as you see, it's looking terrible, but it's looking good. Just basically, it's a 4010 obviously, but it's getting completely torn apart. I got a fuel tank over there that I got to work on. Cody is taking the fenders off. We're going to be purchasing new fenders. We did not pressure wash it just to piss people off, because I like pissing people off. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I can pressure wash it later. So I just got Tim and Cody tearing this thing all apart. Yeah, I guess Cody's doing the lion's share of it. When we get it down to where it can just roll around, we're going to start scraping dirt and doing other things. I might even pull it out of here and pressure wash it. I don't know. But there's a lot of things that need to be purchased for this. New boxes, obviously. New pipes. I think these pipes are okay, the hydraulic lines, but I don't know. We won't know that until I get it to where I am ready to start it. But that engine, I'm going to see if I can find a Reliant. It's a Reliant engine overhaul kit. This is a 380 motor. Dad says that it was overhauled and converted to the 404, which doesn't surprise me. It may even have M&W kit in it. I don't know. I doubt it. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and figure out what to do with that engine. Not right now, but soon enough. And yeah, that's just the way the cookie's going to crumble. It is. I got that old style oil pump there, like the 4020 has, or the 5020 has. And I imagine that's so full of shit it's not even funny. But we'll get to that a little at a time. Right now I'm going to go over and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to braze this. I'm going to braze. Clean it as good as you can get it. Yeah, look at that. See the hole. Told you it was there. Tires.
Oh, it's at home.
Okay, as long as I get
it's 531.
I know.
16.
I need the receipt.
Okay.
You can tell me what you want.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Raise this fuel tank. I don't know if Timothy showed you what it is, but Cody went ahead and cleaned it all up. It obviously has rotted out here at the bottom, and I'm pretty good with the brazing. Yeah, let's go ahead and pop the top off and set it right in the center. And I'm going to braze this thing. I don't know that I'm going to put any steel with it. You know, like this here was patched over. Whoever did that, looks to me like they did an okay job. I may go over it again just for fine tuning. But this here, pretty simple to fix. I see some pitting there that could be worked on. But yeah, I think I can do that pretty decent. That end there got really kind of messed up, and I don't know what kind of shit is inside this tank either, but there's going to be something, and I was hoping. I don't think there's any.
Like this size?
Huh? Yeah, that rod is perfectly fine. I will go ahead and start that. So Mr. Tim, what are you going to go do?
Well, he's got my hose, so I'm going to wait for him to get done.
No, I thought you only need a little bit of air. It's just one
I
tire.
know that, but I need that hose.
Wow. Okay. All right. Well, then. This is the commentary section of this video, and I'd just like to say a couple of a couple of things about what's going on here. I know that a lot of people are telling me to just scrap the tractor. This tractor and I have a long history. I learned to do a lot of things on this tractor, from raking hay to, well, actually I learned to rake hay on the Ford 9N, but this tractor here, I raked hay with it, I tedded hay with it, I learned to mow hay with this tractor, I learned to do, I planted corn for the first time on this tractor. So I know that a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a useless tractor and it hasn't been used in so many years. Well, there's a reason it hasn't been used in so many years, because the engine's wore out, and and I'll show you that in later videos if you're interested to see what is wrong with this tractor and why it was parked, and you will understand that it was a good reason to park it. But anyway, I'm not going to scrap the tractor, and rust does not dictate the quality of the iron below it. Yeah, it sat outside under a roof. There was nothing on the sides, and it got rustier and rustier as time went by. That doesn't mean that the interior part of the tractor is no good. The transmission is perfectly fine. The engine actually turned over, like someone said in the comments here, that they're too oily and sloppy in the pistons to seize up. And if there's no water getting into the engine, there's no way it's going to seize up. Also had some comments about the 4960 and me selling it and how I'm being a dick to my son. Well, you've never run a business if you are saying those things. When a tractor becomes the age of the 4960, it just doesn't get any more valuable. And the newer tractors that I'm bringing in, they're great tractors, and I can't have all these extra tractors just sitting in the yard. I don't need them. I need comfort, I need speed, I need reliability. Now, the 4960, for all its worth, is a very reliable tractor, but it's not that comfortable and it's not that fast. And the bigger these farms get, or this farm gets, the faster I have to get, and the more efficient and the more comfortable everybody running these tractors has to be. So that's why I would get rid of it. Now, someone that is doing, is working a smaller farm with less road work and stuff, would be more than happy with the 4960. So what I'm doing is actually tearing the front end off of this tractor here. I will be removing the side rails and the wheels and all that other happy horse shit, because the engine has to come out, and I'm going to separate that right away from the tractor, because it just doesn't, it has to be that way. You got to take it all apart in order to rebuild the engine. I'm not doing an in-frame, obviously, because I'm tearing it apart, but I will be replacing the cam, or at the least the cam gear. I'm going to have to get a micrometer on the cam lobes to see if I really need to change out that cam, but I think it would just be the best idea to change out the cam due to the condition of the bearings, because I have dropped the bearings in this thing, but that's for another video. So I guess just keep watching. Tomorrow there's going to be another video, and hopefully you're not disappointed with what I'm doing here to this tractor, and I hope I've explained some of the reasons why I'm actually fixing this particular tractor. I've done the 4320, that's running and running well. I've done the M, and honestly, well, I've even done the 4430, just shy of a interior kit on that tractor, and it needs some air conditioner lines, and that 4430 will be ready to go right back to the field and run, just like it did when it was new. So I have all of my childhood tractors, and I have no intentions of getting rid of them. And even if it does cost a little more money to repair these old tractors over buying new ones, I will do it, just because maybe it's an investment in the family. As you can see, my family is here with me doing the work on these tractors. So enjoy the rest of the series as I go through it.